Wednesday, July 16th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Weather changes underway across the region. Let me run down some weather headlines here, and this is applicable to much of the mountains, foothills, and Piedmont. A cold front has exited off to our east this morning, and I'm just showing you the Greensboro Tower camera as I give you some of these weather headlines. Refreshing air mass has continued to settle on into the region, and looks like we're going to have great weather through Friday. And most of us still probably pretty quiet on Saturday, too. Yesterday, it was very muggy and still fairly hot. A lot of us still managed to get above 90 degrees, and then, of course, we had a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. But look what's happening this morning. Temperatures in a lot of the Piedmont west of I-95 have dropped into the 60s. You have 57 currently in Boone. And temperatures are cooler by a pretty good margin right now than what we had during the 5 o'clock hour yesterday morning. In fact, 10 degrees cooler in Boone and Charlotte, 8 degrees cooler in Raleigh and Greensboro. And there's your dew points. This is really going to be our biggest factor here as we go through the next couple of days. Most of us seeing significantly lower dew point temperatures, and that's going to make all the difference in the world in terms of how it feels out there over the next couple of days. So again, cold front off to the east of us. It was indeed pretty active yesterday with a lot of showers and thunderstorms moving throughout the region. In fact, this is what the radar looked like across a lot of the region as we went through yesterday afternoon and then through the evening hours. Had a lot of those areas of rain and thunderstorms moving throughout the region. Let me kind of focus here on parts of central North Carolina. And you notice there are a couple areas that really cashed in on the rain totals. One was right here on the eastern side of the Charlotte Metro. Another one really right here just north of Greensboro. Both of those spots had some pretty persistent thunderstorms. Also had some wind damage and some sporadic spots out there. In fact, there was a good clustering of wind damage reports here from parts of Rowan County. And also a lot of flooding issues there on the eastern side of the Charlotte metro area. Let me show you some of the rain totals. Again, a little corridor of some heavier totals in northern Guilford into southern parts of Rockingham County. And also, again, that area I mentioned there from eastern Mecklenburg into northern Union County. You had some spots there with upwards of 3.5 and 4 inches of rain, some pretty significant flash flooding issues in that part of the region. Now, this morning, there's your showers and thunderstorms as I'm cutting the video offshore. And this front has continued to make pretty steady progress off to the southeast through the night. So as we go through the day, it'll be areas close to the coast that have any chance of showers and storms today. Meanwhile, for the rest of the Carolinas, this pretty pleasant air mass continues to settle on in. And again, here's what kind of tells the story for us. These dropping dew point temperatures and those lower dew points will stay in place in many spots through at least tomorrow. And in some instances in the Piedmont, we're going to get those dew points down lower than 55 or 56 degrees, meaning it's going to feel really, really nice. And even if you still see dew points of 57 or 59 degrees, it's still going to feel great out there over the next couple of days. Highs today, how about that? 80s around the region, 75 in Boone, and then lows tonight. A lot of Piedmont folks in the low 60s around the Charlotte and Greensboro areas, and I do think there will be some spots in both of those viewing areas that probably dip into the upper 50s early tomorrow morning. And it'll be another very nice day for our Thursday. Pleasant air mass, high temperatures in the 80s and still in the 80s in for Friday. Now, some of the modeling wants to bring in some rain on Friday. I've left Friday's forecast dry, and really I've left Saturday's forecast dry too. And then it certainly does look to be pretty unsettled beginning Sunday and especially Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week with good chances for showers and storms on a daily basis. In fact, some of the modeling indicating kind of a cold air damming scenario Monday with a cooler, rainy scenario. So we'll see how all that plays out down the road. Tropics, they're quiet. The Gulf, the Caribbean, the Atlantic Ocean, no significant tropical waves to key on, so no sign of any tropical development over the next few days. All right, that is it for today. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.